Welcome to another day. Is this reality or an Onion headline? I can't make this up. Apparently, the Velveeta in chief is beefing with the Pope. And as an ex Catholic, I'm really having a hard time with this. I'm not a fan of the Catholic Church. However, I like the way he speaks about certain topics. And he's from Chicago like I am, so, you got to stick up for your Chicagoans, okay? So this reading will be about the energy circulating that situation with Velveeta in chief, who sits up in the house of Cassidy over there on Pennsylvania Avenue, and then Pope Leo. Wish fulfillment. So this is the energy. I'm also going to pull some oracle cards on this too. I got a new oracle deck. It's called Dead Inside. Let's see here. So this is the energy. Like I told my husband, I wouldn't be surprised with like the shenanigans they pulled in the V country with their president. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that and go to the Vatican. I hope not. And then I'm going to do some from here. These are not really in reverse. And one more. Okay, let's get into this reading. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like this oracle card goes there, trying not to lose it, tension, suppress, rage, and pressure. And then if you see the mountains, kind of like I feel like Rayan has a lot of mountains. I feel like this whole thing between the Pope is his way of releasing the tension with the situation across the pond there in Iran. And that's what I'm feeling. He wanted this to, he wants to make himself look great and grandiose and like this big protector superhero. But actually, he looks like a villain. Okay? And he's just very pessimistic, and he's trying to balance this energy, the press. He's trying to get the pressure off of what's going on in Iran with the situation with going back and forth with the Pope. And also too, he's really this is betrayed. He feels very betrayed by the Pope. Okay, and he holds on to grudges. Okay, and that's what I feel like these two cards together to me are telling me. He has a grudge on him. I had some people reach out to me and they were really worried about the Pope, but there's nothing to worry about. Okay, with the Nine of Swords in reverse, and I feel like this is just a distraction. This is just drama caused by Velveeta in chief. I just feel like this is just drama. And I feel like the Pope is the Queen of Swords. He knows that. And he's like, whatever. I'm not scared about you. He's shutting it down. He's shutting it down. He's like, whatever. Okay. And I just think that what's going to happen is Velveeta is going to find a new person to pick on with his out in the Twitter field. But I feel like the Pope is okay. I wouldn't worry about it. Not excusing this behavior because this is ridiculous. But I wouldn't worry about him. I really think that this is just him trying to reflect off of what's going on across the sea.